The president and the first lady travel in an imperial bubble in which the United States government books entire floors of hotels, closes airports, and shuts down motorways. This is what it's like. When administration leaders travel, they do so within what the New York Times once termed an imperial bubble. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at this is how the US president travels. Yeah, you heard it right. Top administration officials who travel outside of Washington, D.C. are surrounded by reporters, security, and aides who adhere to strict procedures to guarantee a safe and effective journey. This is what it's like inside the imperial bubble, from the White House to opulent hotels and high-profile visits across the globe. The president, the first lady, and the secretary of state travel extensively as part of their duties. However, it is no easy undertaking to ensure that their time spent outside of Washington, D.C. is safe and seamless. Typically, Secret Service officers arrive months in advance to clear the airspace, sketch out a procession route, and identify hospitals and other secure sites in the event of an assault. Once the journey has begun, security officers remain with the subject at all times. A chosen group of reporters and photographers, known as the Protected Press Pool, travels close to but apart from the official security detail and top aides in order to document the official statements and stops during the journey. When the president, vice president, or other security officer travels, national authorities announce temporary air restrictions days before the scheduled trip to restrict transportation in a certain area. During presidential travel, the inner ring restriction prohibits other aircrafts from flying below 18,000 feet or landing in any airport within around 10 miles. In the outer rings, which stretch around 30 miles, aircraft are permitted to fly through, but not loiter. Restrictions create a temporary no-fly zone when a traveling vice president or a comparable lower official is coming, departing, or at the airport. Sometimes Air Force One lands in front of a public audience, while other times it lands for a private greeting with the host nation leader. Regardless of the situation, the traveling security crew takes immediate action. The subject is then escorted to a procession of approximately 20 vehicles, which are permitted to freely cruise down closed roadways to save time and reduce safety concerns. Local police enforcement offers an additional layer of protection for the motorcade en route to the official's first destination and any subsequent stops. The counter-assault unit of the Secret Service is the most heavily armed layer of the motorcade, riding alongside other forces behind the car carrying the administration official. A former agent told the Washington Post that the counter-assault squad not only patrols the perimeter for potential threats, but is also prepared to throw down an amazing amount of suppressive fire if the motorcade is attacked. Official visits are typically announced in advance and attract spectators around the destination city. Although prosecutors may constitute a security risk, the Secret Service can identify real threats in advance and tell them to stay away. Hotels are notified weeks to months in advance of visits by VIPs, such as administration's officials, and assign all amenities and according to the team's requests. Frank Arnold, a general manager of the Ritz-Carlton Toronto, told Business Insider that VIP guests such as administration members determine which rooms or suites are optimal based on the number of staff members accompanying them. Despite the need to meet security, these huge demands are frequently the subjects of news stories about astronomical hotel expenses, such as when the First Lady Melania Trump racked up $174,000 in hotel bills during a 12-hour trip to Toronto. The First Lady also drew attention to a $95,000 charge from a hotel in Cairo where she did not even stay the night. Exorbitant travel expenditures are prevalent. Former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama stirred criticism when their separate travels to Palm Springs and Aspen with security on the same weekend cost a total of $273,192. A former security agent informed the Oregonian that in addition to the full floor where the official will be staying, the levels above and below will also be cleaned out, resulting in the rental of 3 entire floors for the duration of the visit, hence increasing expenditures. During an official's visit, security procedures may affect the public's experience in the air, in a hotel, or even in traffic. The flight and convoy of Trump's frequent visits to his New Jersey golf property have been known to generate congestion for flights and automobiles. Arnold stated that VIP guests and their teams define the level of access the general public has during their vacation, including entering and exiting hotels. Secret Service and Presidential Protective Division agents maintain a constant cordon around the president, with the assistance of local police during public engagements. Although Air Force One is the most recognizable form of transportation for the president and First Lady, there is a similar backup plane that accompanies them on trips to enable a safe evacuation in the event of an emergency. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.